Yo, what up, boys? Hey, what's up, boys? So I I played the next I finished day 5, and a lot changed, a lot happened, and we'll go back over it bit by bit. From the last time I streamed, I think it was before. I think I continued playing for a little while after. I rearranged the base. Yeah, I rearranged the base, so we have the quantum computer here now. The womb is the building I built. So as you explore the planet, you find a resource, and the company that you work for tells you that you need to go test the resource. When I came in here, it provided the blueprints for this room that is called the womb, and I tested the resource on the DNA sample that they gave me, and it cloned a sheep, which you can pet, and you do get an achievement for petting the sheep.
Is it me, or does it sound a bit artificial?
Which I think the irony being, he names the sheep, I think, Molly, but isn't the sheep that in real life we cloned called Dolly? I think he called it Molly. He named the sheep?
Hey, Molly?
Molly, yeah.
What are you up to, little rascal?
But I think it's funny because the project that he's working on, Project Dolly, is... I think Dolly is the sheep that we actually cloned in real life, in the real world. Yeah, I don't know what the quantum computer does at this point yet. I need to... Yeah, so I built a kitchen was the last thing I did. I moved everything around when I had to build the kitchen and the womb, because they're huge rooms. And so I just kind of centralized everything and rearranged everything. But that's all that happened, is I went out, I made the mining outpost. I think I did that on stream, was I made a mining outpost for organic material. And then I found Rupidium while I was out there, which is this resource that the company's been looking for. And when I brought it back, I got a call on the comms room that demanded that I make a sample, that I use the sample on in this room on the DNA they gave me, and it cloned a sheep. So I think if you've seen the cover art for this game, then you kind of have an idea of where this is going. I also titled my video about cloning. But it's all stuff that I just figured out just by. The reason I loaded back was not necessarily just for y'all's benefit, but also once you move the base, you can't explore this area yet, and I want to make sure I don't miss anything, because there's a lot of little things that I found while exploring that I feel like will possibly be important later, especially my own personal effects. So instead of trying to start the engines now or anything, I'm gonna go exploring today, because I have like a full day. In fact, I've already wasted a ton of time, so maybe I'll just start over again really quick and go a little faster. Peanut brittle house I foreclose it. Like quit. Yeah, that's right. That's where the time went. I was wondering how I'd used up that amount of time, and I had forgotten that yeah, airlock is on all the way bottom almost. So we know that that's all explored, that I got everything, I think, in those areas that I can. We want to just go back up here, continue mining potentially. This probably is faster to go from here. I could continue mining organics, but maybe I'll use up my last day. If I can get enough exploring done today and max out this area where I found everything, I can get a little bit of mining done, so I have some materials for when I move to base, then that will be ideal. Right. Yeah. Up there is where I found the stuff. It causes this like glitching effect where, I don't know if it's supposed to represent that your HUD bugs out when you're near the stuff or what, or like your in-game. This he's got like the display we see is on his glass screen, which I've noticed when something else was happening. I looked at his face and I could see that there was stuff coming across his face that looked like the HUD. Or looked like what I was seeing on my HUD at the time anyway. And I came up here before, I found a mineral deposit, I mined one, yeah, that one's mined out, but there was another one. There it is. Pop this. Can't do too much mining or it'll burn the whole day away. And I still only have, I think, 2 days left. I think I have to resolve moving the thing, but story-wise, from a narrative perspective, I also prefer the idea of stalling a bit. Was that it? I came back for just that. Well, before I move on,
Hello everybody, well is to get the multi-tool. It's going to be basically kind of up in direction so we have this cargo drop, and that's basically where you're going to find these gifts. You're going to look for these little pink suitcases, and you're going to go ahead and open it up. So in here, we have, the yerba kit actually. So we'll go ahead and grab this. It says, I won it at a lottery. Wait, on the mission of that.
yerba kit. So it's random.
There we go. And then the map here up to the north. And basically we will, behind it, on this corner over
and then he
class
goes there.
Junior row.
He's got different stuff that I got.
Everyone's and should pretend and just pick up this item here as well. The three you move your base off these get presenting this community and help parts of the world.
Okay, well, I guess I found everything. I just figured before I leave, I make sure. At least I came back and got that little bit of extra minerals. I guess I can now spend the rest of the day just mining this organic deposit. Get as much organics as possible, and then I'll spend day 6 doing the moving procedure to actually move the base, hopefully. Yeah, I went up there and found that deposit of whatever, rubidium. He comments that the quantum computer took him here, and that must be the reason why the computer took him here, but why was he the only one who survived? I was wondering. Does this say on my back? Rubidium protection. Interesting. I guess you can't get too close to it. organics. Oh, I filled up. That's funny. I didn't know you could do that. Liquid. Okay. Took on a little bit of radiation. Let me check my radiation filters to make sure that there's nothing seeping through. Okay, I have it on auto load right now. Test the
What just happened? Come on. Now. Sorted. Let's give it another go.
I'm gonna start to get really tired if I test it again, so let's sleep and test it tomorrow. I'm liquid. Baby, I'm rich. I'm a rich baby. Baby, I'm rich. I'm a rich baby. I get whatever I want. I just turn it up from the swamp. Alrighty. Oop. Set this fucker again. Oh, that's not good.
You have got to be kidding me. Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidity can save you. Better check data consistency and QC modules.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard! What is this? Mine records. What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
My memory is kind of hazy on everything I did last night when I was playing. 'Cause it was 5 in the morning when we finished playing Peak, and I got on this and jammed out, just grinded out a few objectives before I realized that this game was a lot deeper than I think I had realized, and so I wanted to give it a little more time and come back. I'm glad I'm revisiting this, even though that area didn't have anything other than just a little bit of minerals and a little bit of organics for me to fill up on. Distant memories, childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in, rows of similar apartment blocks, the local grocery store mom worked in, the playground where you spent more time than at home. So yeah, this is like a lifetime of memories. It's a family like many others. Family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away, to get out of that place and never come back. Turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear, no, better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. You need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. At the crossroads, 19, you open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit Mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave Mom alone with him. That's foreshadowing. The only place that wants him is a long way from home, just like he is now. Maybe that's implying more so that he's wanted by something far away rather than him being unwanted close by. I don't know. I'm speculating. Going away. He's still 19. Wow, this all happened same year. Oh, that's 16. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want, and you can still visit her. A little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. Place far from home. 21. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. You really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see your mom for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early, and all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. So he avoided his problems wherever possible, it seems. He's run and run and run and run, avoided any conflict, avoided any problem that he can, anything that is avoidable. Working abroad, you look at the letter, it's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months, you could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting, and you could send some money to Mom. She needs it for her treatment. Too late to say goodbye. 23 years old. That's when my uncle passed away. I was 23. You missed it. Or no, I'm sorry. He was 23 when he passed away. You missed it. The moment she collapsed, the ambulance taking her to the hospital, it all went so fast. You missed the opportunity. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. You gotta carry on for her. You failed her. But what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? Become bitter? Dead inside? Be like Dad? A sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college? Made a fresh start? Forgot? But wouldn't that be giving up again? No, Mom would want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on for her. And then he meets a girl. Her pounds on this scene. Well, insecure, and then get a new opportunity, better prospects on the horizon. Then he starts getting into wage slavery, the purgatory of 9 to 5, the dream house that's gonna actually, tie you to a asset for the rest of your life. Then a crisis hits. Stock exchange crash. His job's in jeopardy. He ends up driving a taxi. Lena is getting left home alone all this time, it sounds like. We'll explore these, I feel like, as the game goes on a little bit more. It's back to square one. They're just holding on financially, and it sounds like their relationship as well They start falling apart. She's starting to get on your nerves. You get mad at her all the time. And I'm sure eventually she leaves. Yeah, she leaves. You look down, another bottle and the wedding ring she gave you. Oh yeah, he's got a wedding ring in his hand, so she leaves him, leaves her wedding ring. He sees a way out through the Project Dolly, and he ends up going on this spaceship. It's strange that it seems fast. It seems like he maybe was influenced in some way, or at some level he was courted for perhaps some unique genetic, or because they had his mind records already on some level or something. I don't know. Because they knew that they could manipulate his life, that he was a viable subject on some level. Who knows? All right. That brings us to today, I guess. He's 35. He's only a year older than I am.
How did they get it, and what for?
I gotta call these fuckers and find out why they have my whole life on file.
Hey, I checked the quantum computer. What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
Mind records need procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
Branching procedure.
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
I want to try and make the same choices I made last night, impaired as though I may have been. I think I decided to go with an overall tone of curiosity versus outright obstinance, and tonally, I think I want to stick with that. I think I want to, for this playthrough, be kind of curious, trying to dig instead of just being, you know, a combatant the whole way. So the ones that don't have the white square around them are the options I did not pick already, and the ones with the white square, white diamond around them, those are options I picked last time.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Create the altar.
Alter? I'd alter what?
Release your life.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create someone. And to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right? All right. How about my other options? You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
You probably should have known that already. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, do I want to go outside again? I have a few more days. If I can use up some of this organic material, stockpile a ton of food. How much storage do I have, and how much storage do these take up? 407. one uses up a fair amount of space, so I don't want to make too many more. I want to make 2. Oh, but it's... Oh, but I'm using up the organic material as well. But... Okay, let's just have 40 in stock. Yeah. Leaves me at 210. I don't think I'll be able to even hold enough. So that's all of today. I'm gonna say he spends the rest of the night contemplating the meaning of what he's about to do. Maybe I shouldn't waste the resources in case I need them. I'm not sure why I would need another workshop, but interesting it's there. Another elevator. I mean, I'm eventually gonna need an elevator here. No reason not to. Pre-nuptials. Oh, I guess, well, I could have saved, again, I should have saved the resources, probably. I wonder if it's a one-to-one. If you remove, if I get the resources back completely. Partial refund, 50% it says. Okay. Recycle scrap. Okay. Well, anyway. Well, I built that. I'm not gonna destroy it because it wouldn't be a, yeah, I wouldn't get a full refund for it. Storage things take up like a odd amount of space. The fact that it takes up a flush, but I guess to trigger people like me. They should all be on the top. That's what they should be. At that point. Because they're wasting a whole level. This at least I'm not likely gonna do a whole lot with it anyway. Better. There would be no reason to go up there. That should just be storage. I mean, well, I mean, I could put a room here actually. could also put an elevator here. That's interesting idea is to connect some of these rooms in the back end. But not really necessary at this point. Unless it was two rooms that you were constantly going back and forth between. Like, yeah, I don't even know. Just leave that stuff there, I guess, guys. Or just move it somewhere where they don't do shit. Use them later. I like that, because I never go up to the storage anyway, so I might as well not even have a level where I really need to get up there. I can go there through the womb and then... Which I should probably swap these, to be honest. This should probably be kitchen to storage. I don't know why I'm still even bothering to fuck with any of it. But we'll put a storage room there in case I need to get to the storage room console from the airlock really quick or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing, but maybe I'll learn about it later. It's be cool though. It'll force me to have a little bit more interaction with space, I feel like. I like that setup. stops. Should have just not built this one extra elevator that I built. Now I'd get those 10 resources back. Tycoon on a spaceship, I could say good night, moon.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
So this is when I was 19, going away, promising yourself you'd get out of there. Instead, I stood up to my dad, staying behind. You locked the door to your room and turned the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness. You told yourself you'd take care of mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him. But what would mom say? Choice. His life goes in a very different direction. Over there. Standing up to him. Figured you did it. Not so hard after all. Turned out to be weak. Begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of mom. Her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. Ups and downs.
Though half a smile tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, you don't love them. Man, don't you love them? And her relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. The prescription she brought home today is gonna cost you plenty. She's still sick either way. On his footsteps, you smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure, trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive. Again, no way you'll owe anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. Final goodbye. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming, so this time you're here for her at least. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn. Get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things, make them better. Just think. Like he fixed the situation between his mom and dad as far as he's concerned. I'm not saying that he did or didn't. Not my place to comment on that kind of psychology. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things, make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for mom, but the best you could do for yourself. It's an unfamiliar feeling. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and he can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor, and when he's the first person you opened up to about mom's passing. Why couldn't dad just be like that? Shady business. You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much. Disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? Lost trust. Fake batteries? Counterfeit parts? Is that what it sounds? He goes on to find out that his mentor is selling stolen parts or fake parts, and then the same people come and try and offer him money to do the same kind of business, and he stands up to them. He works an honest living, and goes from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one, from the corner of your eye you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the tables. It's good not to have problems. Drifting through, your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay, calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? Sounds of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. Of the economic crisis hit him too. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just keeps getting on your nerves. Rapidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? Him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that... Shit, it's him. Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here, quick, and don't ever come back. You're not like him. You've got your shit together. Yeah, right? You're both in the same place doing the same shit. And then he signs up for Project Dolly, but for different reasons, importantly. Only fools don't change their minds, especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. He's taking charge when he does it. Whereas he's running away when he does it. As far as they think, anyway.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this?
Oh, just 1 second. Sorry.
Where am I?
So, I think the tone that I took last night is the same tone that I want to stick with in this situation here and going forward, which is honesty. Not trying to sugarcoat it or hide from it, even though that is typical of how Aryan is he avoids his problems as long as possible. But I think looking at his life in the way he has and comparing it to this guy's life may, or the fact that it's himself.
There's been an emergency. The whole crew is dead. I know this is abrupt, but I'll need you to focus. Focus. Wait, why are you... What the fuck is going on here? My head. Oh, why do I feel so weird? I think you're on some meds. What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic? I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you? Okay. My name is Yandolski. Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too? So you think you're Yandolski as well? What kind of bullshit is this? Hmm? What's your role on the mission? I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
I mean, it's not a sick experiment. I mean, I don't... Is it?
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real. So, what's going on? Well, I got stranded in this base, and,
On my, camera is blocking some of the,
I needed someone to help me move it, because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind? No. You're an alternate version of me. And, you said we were stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment. I'm a different version of you. And you brought me to life to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be? You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job.
Looks like a new memory.
On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
The technician is born. Oh. There's something I think I... Oh. Okay. So I can leave now. But... I want to go mine more organic materials there. Before I leave. guy doesn't have a bed. Oh man. I'll have to build some barracks here soon. That's... makes me sad. Be able to just top up. Some organic materials I knew it was a giant wheel. I knew it. Anxious, insecure, gloomy, burdened by knowledge. Date, I'm pissed at Jan. He's really irritating. Hates me. So what's my...
Hey there. I said, don't come near me. I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep. You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing. Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
I don't want to take like a tone of like, I'm your master, I created you, you know, I don't want to take that tone with them at all.
Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid.
Would be interesting
I'll
to
tell
see
you
that though.
what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
fudge is Lucas?
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly? They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dalsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Have you done this before?
That would be hard, considering there's no Rapidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
So, you're getting me out of here. Right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
That's not a good idea. He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Should show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah, mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. Might play through a little bit, but I'm gonna a little more maybe, but I'll make sure I fill you guys in. You won't miss anything important.